Hey, welcome to a new video. Throughout history, caves have been of great importance to people as they served as safe shelters. However, some caves are so immensely large and mysterious that they can even send shivers down the spines of the bravest among us. Today we show you the 30 scariest things found in caves. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video. Number 30. The Nutty Putty Cave is a cave in the state of Utah in the United States. It was permanently closed in 2009 due to some tragic events. The cave has narrow passages that stretch over a length of 1,410 feet, and it's very tight to navigate through. Some passages even have tricky bends where you can barely squeeze through. Despite the challenges, adventurous people have attempted to explore this cave. As you may have guessed, it didn't always end well. In 2009, the cave had to be closed because a man named John Jones, who was 26 years old at the time, got stuck in a passage and couldn't get out. Number 29. The Cueva de las Manos, also known as the Cave of Hands in Santa Cruz, Argentina, looks like something out of a mysterious movie. In this cave, there are hundreds of ancient handprints painted on the rocks. What makes it extra fascinating is that these handprints were made between 13,000 and 9,500 years ago, by the people who lived thousands of years before us. In addition to the handprints, you can also admire images of animals and hunting scenes on the rock walls. The mystery of this cave is that no one knows who made these handprints, or why they did it. It remains a puzzle that archaeologists and researchers still speculate about. Perhaps they were ritual symbols, perhaps they were a way to pass on knowledge, or perhaps just an artistic expression of the people of that time. Number 28. In 2008, a man named Kenny Veach posted a comment under a video titled "Son of a Technician" at Area 51. In that comment, he claimed that during a hike near the Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, he discovered a secret cave. The entrance to that cave looked like the letter M. Kenny claimed that when he entered the cave, his body started trembling, and he panicked. He quickly ran away, because this was one of the strangest things he had ever experienced. People in the comments became curious, and encouraged him to go back to investigate and film the phenomenon. But one comment stood out. Someone warned him not to go back, because he might not return. Kenny ignored the warning, and went back to the cave twice. Unfortunately, he never returned after his last visit. Several days later, authorities found his phone. What do you think happened to Kenny? Number 27. In 1968, a group of Russian men discovered a cave in Abkhazia region in Georgia. The cave is now known as the deepest cave in the world, with an incredible depth of 7,257 feet. It's almost impossible to explore the entire cave due to its enormous size. A team of researchers entered the cave to spend the night and admire the beautiful turquoise lake. During their exploration, they also discovered gigantic crystals that were as old as 50,000 years and contained bacterial life. However, at one point, they heard a terrifying sound resembling a roar. Suddenly, the cave began shaking violently, as if a powerful earthquake was occurring, and a part of the cave was quickly flooded with water. Fortunately, the researchers managed to escape, but they had to leave much of their equipment behind to get out safely. Number 26. The mysterious Mammoth Cave is known for several reasons. Firstly, it's the world's longest cave system, stretching an astonishing 398 miles, and has a labyrinth of various passages. However, what makes this cave even more interesting is the tale by H.P. Lovecraft that makes it quite eerie. About 4,000 years ago, it was prehistoric Indians who first entered this cave and began burying their loved ones within its deep passages. For 2,000 years, the cave was a place regularly visited by the Indians until their presence suddenly ceased. Some people claim that strange occurrences take place in the cave and spirits wander there. There's even a story of a man who claimed to have been pursued by a creature with human features but rat-like claws and black eyes. Number 25. A Tommyknocker is a creature from Celtic mythology resembling a gnome. According to legend, it's the spirit of a deceased miner from Cornwall, England. These beings would lead people to get lost in caves to their demise. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of encounters with Tommyknockers, and sometimes they would also make eerie knocking sounds. It's believed that these knocking sounds could warn of a cave collapse danger. Others suggest that Tommyknockers would steal miners' lights, food, and tools. In 1990, a local guide claimed to have been harassed by a Tommyknocker in the cave, causing people to stumble. Number 24. There's few scary stories from American history as well known as the eerie tale of the Bell Witch Cave. This cave, located in Adams, Tennessee, United States, stretches over a length of 492 feet. For many, the thought of entering this cave is quite chilling. The reason for this is its connection to the Bell Witch, a ghost reportedly belonging to a woman named Kate Batts. The cave is situated on the land of the Bell family, who claim to have been haunted by this ghost for years. The Bell Witch would keep them awake at night, and according to the story, John Bell, the head of the family, was poisoned by the ghost. Even the American president, Andrew Jackson, once attempted to spend a night at the Bell family farm, but he didn't last long. Number 23. Christian Lasu is an adventurous cave explorer who made a remarkable discovery in 1986 in the Dobrizhia region of Romania. During his hike, he stumbled upon an opening of a cave that had been sealed off from the outside world for over 5.5 million years. The cave was named the Moville Cave and turned out to be one of the most toxic places on Earth. The Moville Cave is unique because its ecosystem is based on chemosynthesis, meaning organisms can survive here without sunlight. This mysterious cave has even created its own ecosystem, where scientists have discovered as many as 57 different species, including millipedes. Although it's an extraordinary fascinating place, the cave is so toxic that teams of researchers can only stay there for a maximum of 3 hours. So caution is required due to the extreme toxicity of the environment. Number 22. The Catskills Cone refers to a mysterious artifact discovered by 2 hikers in the Catskill Mountains in New York. This artifact, a hand-carved statue with 6 rusty nails in its eyes and a cord around its neck, was found in a small cave. Despite some hesitation, the hikers decided to take the statue with them. It later gained public attention after being purchased by Greg and Dana Newkirk, paranormal researchers who included it in their traveling museum of the paranormal and occult. The Newkirks have reported several supernatural incidents associated with the artifact, leading it to be known as a potentially possessed object. These incidents have sparked further investigation into the origin of the statue and the nature of the phenomena surrounding it. Number 21. Bracken Cave, located on the northern outskirts of San Antonio in the United States, reportedly houses the largest colony of bats in the world. At first glance, you would never suspect what's happening inside this cave, but it can give you nightmares, at least for some. In the summer, over 15 million Mexican free-tailed bats swarm around the cave. Some researchers claim that there can be up to 500 bats per 10 square feet. Although this may sound scary, the bats have a positive side. They help eat all the pests in the area. With special permission, you can take a tour to visit these fascinating bats. There's nothing quite like seeing millions of bats emerge from the darkness of the cave at sunset to go hunting at night. Number 20. Have you ever heard of Loock Cave in West Nevada? This limestone cave was the perfect hangout for early inhabitants, thanks to natural protection and plenty of food and water. Research indicates that people settled here around 3000 BC. And since then, the cave has been used by various groups. Excavations in the 20th century revealed a bunch of strange and bizarre findings. Among these findings were stories of red-haired giants. Yeah, you heard that right, giants. Rumors suggest their mummified remains were found in this cave. And that's not all. There was also prehistoric sandals, decoy ducks made of woven reeds, and many more amazing things. It seems Loock Cave was home to the original inhabitants for thousands of years. The giants were said to be tall and strong, with fiery red hair and even 6 fingers on each hand, and 6 toes on each foot. While there's no concrete evidence of their existence, many people wonder if there might still be some truth to these legends. Some even believe that this mysterious race of giants was eventually defeated by the indigenous American tribes. Number 19. The Huatla Cave, a hidden wonder deep in the mountains of Oaxaca, Mexico, was unveiled in 1967 by American cave explorer Phil Smith. This gigantic cave system, with over 37 miles or 60 kilometers of winding paths and passages diving up to almost 1,000 feet or 300 meters deep, is known as one of the most challenging caves in the world. Inside this underground realm, you'll find enormous stalactites and stalagmites, some as long as 10 feet or 3 meters, growing a little more each year. It's also the place where you can meet a unique shrimp species that has adapted to life in complete darkness in the underground lake. But don't be deceived by the beauty of this cave system. Exploring it's no child's play. The cave is littered with narrow crevices, deep chasms, and underwater passages that even the most seasoned adventurers find challenging. And if that's not enough, it's also inhabited by some of the region's most dangerous creatures, including poisonous spiders and bats. Number 18. The Octan Monoc Cave was a well-kept secret until the 1980s, when British explorers stumbled upon its entrance by chance during their search for an ancient Maya burial site. For over a millennium, from around 700 AD until the Spaniards set foot in the 16th century, this cave was a significant part of Maya culture. Hidden in the Cayo district of Belize, the ATM Cave attracts adventurers from around the world. It's not just any cave, it was a secret place for the Maya, used for ritual offerings to appease the gods. The Maya believed that the cave provided a passage to the underworld, and that through offerings and rituals, they could communicate with the gods to ensure prosperity and well-being for their people. These sacred ceremonies were often led by shamans or priests, who guided the chosen offerings on their final journey. Today, visitors of the cave can still see traces of these ancient practices, including the remains of many offerings. Perhaps most striking is the Crystal Maiden, a young girl whose bones have calcified over time, giving her a dazzling appearance in the darkness of this cave. Number 17. Deep in the heart of the remote Mahar National Forest in Oregon, hidden amidst dense trees and the whispering of the wind, lies the Mahar Cave, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered tales. This is where shadows whisper of a secret society of Freemasons, who reportedly gathered here. The origins and purposes of these mysterious gatherings are shrouded in the mists of time, with only local legends offering us a glimpse into what may have occurred. It's whispered that the Freemasons convene here to perform ancient rituals and ceremonies, far removed from the outside world that was to know nothing of their secrets. Some believe they gathered to discuss worldly matters, shielded from the prying eyes of the world. Others say that the cave was a refuge for practicing dark and sinister magic, with the aid of unknown supernatural forces. Today, the brave among us can experience the mysterious and almost otherworldly atmosphere of the Mahar Cave for themselves. The echoes of the past still linger, and in the air, the shadows dance on the ancient walls.
Number 16.
Deeply hidden near the bustling Niagara Falls, precisely on the border between the United States and Canada, lies a mystery that sends shivers down the spines of most adventurers. We're not talking about the stunning height or the deep abyss that welcomes you with a misstep. Nope, there's something much creepier going on. In the shadow of these natural wonders, hidden from the eye of the ordinary passerby, lies the Cave of the Evil Spirit. This natural cave carries a tale that will make your hairs on your arms stand on end. It is said that the place is possessed by an evil spirit, a presence so intense that visitors can't ignore it. Legend has it that the evil spirit was awakened by the construction of a hydroelectric power plant near Niagara Falls. The cave serves as a portal, a door to our world through which the spirit can unleash its fury on unsuspecting souls.
Number 15.
In the shadows of Jackson County, Alabama, lies a place so saturated with mystery that even the bravest souls hesitate to enter its depths. Nameless Cave 19, so named for its hidden origin in the absence of a clear entrance. This cave, shrouded in eternal darkness, is known for its eerie ambience that sends shivers down the spines of most people. But what sends chills down your spine isn't just the ominous silence or the chilly air that pervades it. It's the creature lurking in the shadows. Hidden in the deepest recesses of the cave dwells a giant being, standing over 10 feet or 3 meters tall. Some whisper that it's the soul of a Native American warrior, filled with anger and sorrow, who had died defending his land against invaders. Others claim it's the lost spirit of an explorer, whose curiosity became his downfall, forever trapped in the stone labyrinth.
Number 14.
Deep in the heart of County Kilkenny, Ireland, lies the Dunmore Cave, a place both fascinating and quite eerie. This ancient cave, formed by the force of acidic groundwater dissolving limestone rocks, reveals a hidden world of underground tunnels, as well as secret passages and hidden chambers. Inside the cave, you're greeted by an enchanting spectacle of stalactites and stalagmites, growing from dripping mineral deposits, and other rock formations sculpted by flowing water. There's even an underground river that whispers its way through the depths of the cave. But Dunmore Cave is not just known for its natural beauty. Surrounded by whispers of spirits of people from long bygone times who met a tragic end here, the cave is a place of dark legends and mysterious tales. One of the most chilling events in the cave's history occurred in the 10th century. Over 1,000 people sought refuge in the safe darkness of Dunmore, only to be brutally slaughtered by Viking raiders. Years later, the bones of these unfortunate souls were discovered in a pit, a silent witness to the horror that unfolded here.
Number 13.
Nestled in the vast Great Basin Desert of Nevada rests a tale so ancient it was nearly forgotten by time. In the depths of the Spirit Cave, a discovery was made of a mummy carefully wrapped in woven reeds, serving as a 9,400-year-old witness to a long-gone era. This mummy is one of the oldest and best-preserved remains ever found in North America, offering a rare glimpse into the life and culture of the people who once inhabited this harsh landscape. However, a veil of mystery and controversy surrounded the Spirit Cave. After the mummy was discovered in the 1940s, archaeologists took it to a museum, where it remained hidden from the world for decades. But in the 1990s, in a time of change and recognition, the mummy was returned to the local indigenous community as a gesture of respect and restitution. However, the story of the Spirit Cave mummy didn't end there. In 2017, new research emerged. Analysis revealed that the mummy was likely related to indigenous groups still residing in the area.
Number 12.
Nestled in the heart of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, lie the Forbidden Caves, a mysterious world hidden beneath the earth, shielded from eyes of the public. For over a century, these caves have been a forbidden zone, surrounded by legends that have piqued the curiosity of adventurers worldwide. Discovered in the 19th century by miners in search of treasures from the earth, these underground chambers were soon sealed off, due to the dangers that they harbored. But what lies within these hidden depths is the subject of fascination and speculation. It's said that the caves are an enchanting world, filled with glittering crystals adorning the walls and underground lakes as clear as the sky. But the beauty of this hidden place is accompanied by the tales of the unexplainable and the supernatural. Some daredevils claim that strange extraterrestrial beings lurk in the darkest corners of this cave.
Number 11.
In the wild and rugged landscape of British Columbia, Canada, lies a cave that only the bravest dare to explore, the Sarlac Pit Cave. It's a labyrinth of secret tunnels, tight passages, and treacherous rocks that challenge even the most seasoned adventurers. But what truly makes the cave infamous isn't just the hazardous terrain. Nope, there's a legend that quickens the heart of even the most skeptical visitors. The cave is said to be named after the terrifying Sarlac Pit monster from the Star Wars universe. Local stories tell of a creature that resembles the legendary monster, complete with tentacles and a gaping mouth large enough to swallow you whole. "It was like I was starring in my own horror movie," said one eyewitness. "That thing had a mouth. Man, you don't want to know how scary that was." But the real dangers of the Sarlac Pit aren't the monsters from our imagination. It's the unpredictable rock formations and sudden depths that are truly life-threatening. Many have attempted to uncover the secrets of this cave, but not everyone has returned to tell the tale.
Number 10.
On a cold night in February 2019, a group of archaeologists unveiled a secret that had been hidden for centuries in the shadows of the Crellswell caves in Nottinghamshire. They stumbled upon what is now known as the largest collection of witch marks in all of Great Britain. These mysterious markings are scratched into the stone at the cave entrance, on the walls, and around the hearth, and they tell a chilling story. The markings, carefully made with sharp objects, depict patterns such as VV for Virgo Virginum and PM for Per Mariam, intended as shields against witches and the malevolent entities. This fascinating discovery offers a glimpse into the intense concern and superstition that gripped people of that time. But the creators of these markings were not the first inhabitants of these caves. Cresswell Crags has a long history of human presence, dating back to the Ice Age. For generations, people sought refuge in these caves, a tradition that continued into the Middle Ages, the period where these markings were made. It was a time when churches and houses were often adorned with similar symbols, but the presence of these marks in a cave is quite a rarity. It suggests that Cresswell Crags served as a safe haven during times of social unrest.
Number 9.
In the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, hidden beneath the lush jungle and beneath a scorching sun, lies the mysterious Hell's Bells cenote. This natural wonder, famous for its crystal-clear waters and impressive rock formations, is a gateway to a world full of secrets begging to be discovered. Numerous expeditions have attempted to explore the complex network of underground caves and passages, but the full mystery has never been revealed. It's whispered that these dark cave waterways may lead to Xibalba, the legendary Maya underworld, or even hiding places of unknown sea creatures. The Yucatan Peninsula harbors the longest underwater cave systems in the world, and the Hell's Bells cenote is part of this giant network. Adventurers who dive deeper into the serene surface risk getting lost to the endless labyrinths of caves, a journey with no guarantee of return.
Number 8.
Hidden in the Himalayas of Nepal lies Mustang, a mysterious cave system full of mysteries. These caves are so ancient they seem to defy time itself. It once served as a refuge for people braving the rugged wilderness. According to legend, the caves were built by gods or demons, guardians of deep underground treasures. Another legend tales of immortal monks with magical powers, masters of the secrets of eternal life, who had left the enchanting sculptures of murals. Then there's the story that the caves served as the backdrop for the rituals of the Bon religion, serving as a portal to the underworld for communication with the spirits. With its mix of natural beauty and centuries-old legends, Mustang offers a unique glimpse into the world that is both beautiful and mysterious, a place where the past still lives on today.
Number 7.
Just the name of this cave will send shivers down your spine. The Cave of Horror is located near the silent, expansive waters of the Dead Sea in Israel. This location houses a discovery of the Western Dead Sea Scrolls, ancient manuscripts shedding light on the earliest versions of the Hebrew Bible and the religious lives of ancient Jewish communities. Discovered in the middle of the 20th century, these scrolls are not only an archaeological sensation, but also a window to the past, giving us a rare insight into times long gone. With its dark corridors and chasms that seem to lead to unknown abysses, a sense of ominous silence envelops the cave. For adventurers and history enthusiasts wanting to unravel the mysteries of our world, this place offers a terrifying yet irresistible adventure.
Number 6.
The mystery of giant skeletons hidden in the dark corners of caves has tantalized our imagination for generations. But wait until you hear about the recent photo that rocked the internet: a gigantic serpent carcass. This revelation has sparked speculation about epic battles between a long-lost civilization of giants and these colossal serpents. From Greek mythology to indigenous folklore, snakes are often depicted as formidable creatures, evoking a mix of awe and fear. And while scientists have yet to stumble upon irrefutable evidence that giant snakes once inhabited our planet, the legend of the Titanoboa speaks volume, a prehistoric monster reportedly reaching 49 feet or 15 meters in length. These tales fuel speculation that somewhere in the pristine depths of our world, evidence lies hidden that could bring these myths to life.
Number 5.
Hidden in the depths of Zanjan, Iran, lies a cave system that harbors a discovery straight out of a tale: the Saltman. These ancient mummies, first unearthed in the 1990s, offer a glimpse into a forgotten world, perfectly preserved by time thanks to the salt that envelops them. These men, believed to have been miners in an era long gone before ours, met their fate due to a sudden earthquake. Trapped by fate, they left behind a legacy that was discovered thousands of years later. The salt crystals have preserved the bodies of these miners, in a state that seems almost as alive as the day tragedy had struck. Through the Saltmen, archaeologists have gained unique insight into the daily lives, clothing, and even diets of people who lived in ancient Persia. These mummified figures serve as a reminder of the vulnerability of human existence in the face of relentless forces of nature. At the same time, they're a testament to nature's ability to preserve what would otherwise be lost to time.
Number 4.
Step into the shadowy world of the Hellfire Caves in West Wickham, England, a place steeped in legend and mystery. Created in the 18th century, these tunnels and hidden chambers served as a secret refuge for the notorious Hellfire Club, a gathering of the elite who indulged in occult rituals and unrestrained revelry. Within the chilling walls of the Hellfire Caves, it's said that echoes of the past still linger. Visitors speak of an unmistakable atmosphere of fear, and even unrest that haunts the corridors. But nothing's as unsettling as the appearance of the White Lady, a ghostly presence that wanders through the shadows. Is she the soul of a woman lost in tragedy within these stone walls? Or perhaps the life of a nun, whose life was brutally taken by the members of the Hellfire Club? Whoever she may be, an encounter with the White Lady leaves an indelible impression, a memory that stays with you long after you've left the cave.
Number 3.
Hidden in the dense jungle of Thailand lies the mysterious Monoc Cave, a place housing fearsome inhabitants, the infamous Monoc Cobra. These venomous snakes are masters of camouflage, and have made the cave their kingdom. Visitors are strongly advised to be cautious, to consider every step, and above all, not to provoke the cobras. But the true terror of the Monoc Cave is not just the presence of these poisonous guardians. According to ancient legends, lurking in the deepest shadows of the cave is a creature so mythical, it's almost unbelievable. A giant serpent, guardian of an underworld not of this world. Those who claim to have seen this monster speak of a creature with the girth of a tree trunk, and eyes that glow like fiery coals.
Number 2.
Hidden in the majestic Austrian Alps, Eisenrode reveals itself as a realm of eternal winter and hidden secrets. Discovered in 1879, this cave is known as one of the largest of its kind, a wonderland of glittering ice formations and breathtaking natural artworks. But behind the serene beauty lurk stories that send shivers down the spine. Whispers of supernatural entities and invisible spirits fill the cold air of these icy halls. Whether these tales are rooted in imagination or contain a kernel of truth, they add a layer of mystery to the already intriguing cave. Visitors often speak of an ominous atmosphere enveloping this cave, a sense of not being alone in the vast frozen corridors. The cave's not just a natural wonder, but also a canvas of the rich tapestry of stories and legends that have fascinated humanity for centuries.
Number 1.
Hidden in the shadows of the Monoc Cave in southwest France lies an enigma that has captivated the scientific community for years. In a remote corner of this dark cave, researchers stumbled upon an architectural marvel, a ring of stalagmites, meticulously arranged in a perfect circle. These stone pillars, erected with a precision that has stood the test of time, date back to some 175,000 years ago, left behind by the hands of a prehistoric civilization. It sheds new light on the depths of human history, challenging us to reconsider our assumptions about our ancestors. The careful placement of the stalagmites conjures images of a society capable of intricate thought, and as well as symbolic expression long before modern humans came into existence. The theories about the purpose of this stone circle vary. Some see it as a spiritual or ceremonial site, a sanctuary where ancient rituals were performed, possibly used to track the cycles of the moon. Whatever the true meaning of the circle may be, it's undeniable that the early humans who created the structure possess remarkable intelligence and creativity. Do you find caves scary, and have you ever visited one? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos we made, click one on the screen or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.